Hi, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to solve a 4x4 using the Hoya method. Now the Hoya method isn't that popular for speed cubing on 4x4, most people use Yao or reduction, but I thought it would be fun just to teach you the main concepts of how to use Hoya. So let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is solve two opposite centres. Now it can't be white, I preferably do green and blue, so it's by making a bar. So I see that this centrepiece can be paired up with this by just moving this along, bring it up, and that will create a bar. So then I do another bar to make the green centre, so we can move it over here. Make sure you don't break this one up, so we've got it down here, so I can just bring it up to pair it up, then just insert. Once you've made a centre, do the exact same thing, but it has to do on the opposite side, so the opposite colour of the green is blue, so we'll just pair up the blue one. So I see this one can be inserted down to create this. Now just to put this bar over here, what we can do is we bring it up. Now you know that's destroyed the green one, the other centre, so you do a U2 to preserve it and then bring it down. So now we've saved this one and we have got the green centre restored. So then we move on to the other bar for the blue to create the blue centre. So we've got the centrepiece here and another centrepiece here. So what you can do is, see, this is in the bottom left corner, so I'll put this in the bottom right, bring it down, then it will create another bar, so we can just insert it. Now instead of just inserting it, creating the blue centre, that has messed up with the other centre. So what you do is we place it, so it's line to line, bring it up, U2, and then bring it down, and that basically keeps the green centre, and we've also made the blue one. The next one is do the white or yellow, but I prefer to do the white. So make a bar, make another bar to create the blue centre, but make sure we don't destroy any of these parts, the blue, the green, or this bar. So I can do it by this bottom left, so I put it by the bottom right, and then insert it with a U and then bring it down. Now create another one. So this is the last centre we're doing for now. So as I'm sure you know, by a 3x3, the next colour, make sure it's in the right order. We've got white, then green, so the next one must be orange. So we'll make the orange one, orange up here, so we'll just pair it, U, and bring it down to make a bar. Then the next one's all the way up here. So what I can do in this case is bring it all the way up, U, and then bring it all the way down, and basically that's created 1, 2, 3, 4 centres, and for now that's the next step. So the next stage is face this way. So we face this way, so we've got two centres that are not completely solved yet. So the next stage is just to create all of the white edges. So we can do this by, since we got blue, we'll pair up the other blue edge. So we'll find the other blue edge. It's over here. So you could just insert it with these moves. We bring this side up, move the edge across, then bring it down. And that basically creates a pair, and then what we can do is do a D and then do the next pair. So the next one is red. So what we can do is, if it's in this case, what we can do is just take it out into the top layer, then insert it here. Make sure we only use these two centres. Since they aren't solved yet, we can just mess it up. So we can lift up this part, put the edge piece in, and then bring it back down to create two edges, and then we bring it across for the next one. Now if it's over here, instead of just, we can do an F2 to bring it up and just insert with these moves. There we go, it's in, and then the last one's over here. Now for this case, well, we've got it facing upwards, the white is facing upwards, and you can see that it can't just easily do a U and insert, because that wouldn't work because it's on this side, line to line. So what I can do is bring it up, U2, R, and that turns it into a good piece. So you can just insert it normally. Then the last one, it is orange, if you notice. So we'll find an orange one over here. It could be at the back slots and stuff. Just insert it for 3 moves and then move on. So it's over here, the next one. So I could bring it up, take it out. Now if white's facing up, make sure with the side that hasn't been done, so it's this one, we do an R, wide R, U2, wide R prime, and then insert it normally. Now once done, make sure you haven't affected any of the other centres, except from these two, they aren't solved yet, and we've done all the cross edges. So the next stage is by doing a simple F prime, then an R to preserve these two, then make these two. So if there's a bar, we know we need red here, so we can bring it up, you two down, and that creates the other two centres. But just say if you had stuff where you've got this case where you've got these three and these three, what I can do is pair up these two, create a bar, and then bring it down. Or if you have diagonal ones, which is not that common, but if you do have, like this case, we've got diagonal and diagonal, just try your best by I can insert this one into here, this like that, and then take this one, pair it up, and then bring it down. Once done, then reverse the two moves with a L prime and then an F prime, and there we go. Now we've created all the centres and we've done the first 4 edges. So then align it, and then we can move on to edge pairing or just doing it one by one. So if you should already know how to solve one, but if you don't, basically if we've got an edge here which is the yellow and green, what I can do is just insert it into the bottom lane, slice, that makes a pair, take it out for a random one, and then slice back. Do it for every single edge, so the red and yellow, so find the red and yellow, insert it into the bottom one so they're diagonal, slice, and then take it out for a random one, not that one because of that's solved, for a random one, then slice back, and then keep doing it for everyone. If you've got one solved, take it out for a random one, and then we could just move on. Now if you've got a case where, so we just carry on, but instead they're line to line, they're already in there, what you can do is do a slice, then do this flipping algorithm. And slice back, and that pairs up both of them, just if they're both in line to line. Then we've got the last one, well the last 3, so we've got, I can insert this to make it diagonal from each other, the yellow and blue one, slice, take it out for the random one, not any of the solved ones on top, and slice back. And there we go, all of them are solved, and we could just solve it like a 3x3. Just solve it like a 3x3. Now you may get an edge flipped, but just do a parity algorithm, which you should already know, but just in case, it goes like this. And there we go, that solves all the edges. And then we've got all L, or you could do still beginner's method, and then PL, like that. Or you could come across the PL parity case, which looks like this. So this one looks like we've got 2 edges flipped. Well, they basically cross from each other. They're switched around. This is not normal in a 3x3 Rubik's Cube case, but what you do is you do this algorithm. And there you go. That's how you solve a 4x4 using the Hoya method. I hope you liked it, and make sure you like and subscribe, and for now, see you.